Well, good morning people. How are you all diddling? It's a very early one, hence I'm using this camera. Yeah, the sun's not even up yet, although you can see a little bit it's on its way. Yeah, and this is my first walk with barefoot shoes on. Can't really hold this camera very still. Yeah, there's my shoes. They are the Merrill Trail Glove 5. Nice white toe box. They're not true barefoot shoes because they have ever so slight arch support and 9mm soles, but they are zero drop. Anyway, it's really difficult holding this camera like this and keeping it still. So enjoy the video. Yeah, good morning people. How are you all diddling? It's a beautiful morning, quite warm. I'm doing my normal walk today. I'm going to go towards Haven Wyke. I enjoyed that walk, but to be honest, a bit too many up and downs for my first day wearing these. And also I have to say that yes, they are comfy, and I can feel a lot more of the floor. I'm really having to force myself to not heel strike, because I'm so used to nice big thick soles, big wedge heels on my walking boots, and I can feel it pulling at the back of my knees and on my calves, almost like shin splints. Well, this walk's going to be a lot slower than normal. I have brought my normal hiking trainers with me, not my boots, my trainers, just in case I need them, because I don't think I'm going to make it all the way around with these on. If I do 2 miles in them, I'll be happy to start with. So I've not walked outside with them apart from yesterday. I drove down to Morrison's, walked round Morrison's and then back out to the car. That's only walking outside I've done. The sun's just starting to come up. Anyway, let's get on with it. I have got my convertible trousers on today, so I think I'm going to take the bottom half off because I'm warm already. When I get to a bench, there's one just up here. Yeah, shirt came off, bottom half of trousers came off. Another 5-10 minutes and there'll be enough light to use my 360 camera. With a bit of luck. think it's light enough for a bit of talking. Surprisingly, I'm doing better than I thought I would. I thought I'd have had to put my other shoes on by now, my normal shoes. Obviously I'm not halfway yet. In fact, with road, I think when I get to Avon Wyke I'm pretty much halfway. Very occasionally I'll revert to a heel strike, but mostly I'm landing on out of my foot, forward, out of my foot and rolling, and then taking off, which is how you're supposed to walk. I'm finding that I'm turning my feet in ever so slightly. That's probably due to compensating to medical insoles and whatever you normally have, and huge arch support things. Well, so far my feet aren't really hurting. My legs are. That's because I'm actually using muscles in my legs that I don't normally use, because when I'm walking I have boots on. It's warm under here. Yeah. Normally I have boots on and they clamp my feet tight. Walking boots have quite a high heel. They're tall, support my ankles. My ankles are feeling, they're not hurting, but they feel a little bit swollen. It's more back of my knees, the tendons and ligaments in back of my knees. That's what I can feel the most. And to be honest, I thought my Achilles would have been worst. And funny enough, my fascia whatsits, my heels, they seem fine. I've spent 4 days with no shoes on, it ain't flat. And it's been fine, and to be honest, I have noticed a slight spreading of my toes. They're not as cramped together as they normally are, but I'm not wearing normal socks, I'm wearing toe socks, so they are helping to spread my toes a little bit. But even though I've had no shoes on or normal socks for 4 days, whenever I wake up, it's like standing on pins and needles with my heels. This is giving my legs a right workout. And it's just normally because my feet are just all rigid. When I walk, it's bang on my heel and roll forward, and it's just clumping, and I'm not using my calves, my ankle muscles, my feet muscles, my toes. Everything is just so supported in a bad way. But now with these I can really feel, I can feel all the bones in my feet and on my calves just start to slight twinge. That felt like a spasm before cramp. Yeah, so I can feel all my toes, feel my heels, ball of my feet, arches. I can feel my arches, and I can feel muscles above my knee, obviously ligaments and tendons up back of my knee, down inside of my knees, my calves, my shins. Yeah, I can feel all of it. Some of it's hurting, some of it's not, some of it's just, I can feel it. I can feel all little stones on this cinder track as well. Obviously, because they're not true barefoot shoes, you know, I do have there's a lot of cushion in there. 9mm is a lot when it comes to barefoot shoes. But when it comes to what I'm normally used to wearing, it's nothing. I can imagine what it will feel like walking totally barefoot. Bet that feels great. I need to toughen my feet up a lot. Oh, you can just see brightness coming up over that hill. So it means when I get on top of the cliff, the sun's going to be out properly. Well, providing that cloud shifts. Now I'm out from under trees, there's a ever so slight fresh breeze. It's not cold, it's even when I come out at 4, it's still 16 degrees. So yeah, it's a warm one. And like I've said before, I'm going to be so grateful when autumn comes and winter, because I like nothing better than going for a walk in freezing cold and rain and snow and everything else. One, because of my excessive sweating, it helps regulate that. But two, I don't feel as self-conscious in winter when I'm dressed up, because I can wear clothes that cover my fat. This should sound silly, but the amount of video that I cut out of my short films, these walks, because I can't get an angle where my belly's not showing. That's why I don't know if you've noticed, a lot of my walks where I'm talking, it'll cut off here. I might have quite a lot of gap up there, because I have massive issues with I'd never take my top off, because one, of the fat, you know, it's horrendous. I'm so ashamed of it. And two, because my body is full of moles and skin tags. Yeah, a lot of it is to do with, well, there's two reasons why I'm full of horrible moles and skin tags and warts and crap. One, because when I was younger I way overdid sunbeds. I went through a phase where I was doing sunbeds 5-6 times a week, which wasn't a very good idea. And two, no one said it, but because most of my warts and skin tags are on my back. I don't know if you've, I mean, I have quite a bad hump, which you probably noticed on my videos. Originally we thought it's because my dad had polio when he was a kid and it warped his back. Pretty much same as mine, but his is more off to one side. But he's got this, well, his is a lot more pronounced than mine, and like I said, on the right hand side. So at first we thought it was just like a genetic thing from him having polio. So obviously I was conceived well after. But it's come to light that my dad probably had scoliosis, and they think that I had it. That's why I've got this very pronounced hump on my back. This is only a recent discovery. Yeah, that's why I have a hump. And where were I? I've totally forgot. Oh yeah, moles and skin tags and what have you. Because I'm a manic depressive, which you know, I'm not going to go on about my manic depression. You know, I do that enough. I find it really difficult to get out sometimes, and I can go weeks with just sat on the sofa without any exercise. And a lot of times, you know, I'm not getting washed or changed or out. No one said it to me, but I think a lot of the growths on my back are because of that. I don't know if it's a thing or not, but yeah, that's what I think. Anyway, yes, I have massive body issues. About how I look, and really disliking how I look. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, sometimes when I feel really fat, I don't go out because I've you know, it's warm and I've got nothing that I can wear without sweating my tits off and looking fat. So I just don't go out. But when it's warm, it's not my friend. Oh. Top of trees are just getting sun now. Right, this is my first bit of off-road with these shoes. I know by the little bits of mud that I have walked in, like that, they are quite slippy. Anyway, I'm going to struggle getting up here, so I'll see you at the top. Oh, sunshine! There you go, folks. There's the sea. First close encounter with a deer. Oh, look at that. I've got to admit, walking up those stairs back there was a weird experience. Morning guys, how are you all diddling? Enjoying the grass, eh? Yeah, weird experience, because it's going to be hard to explain with my hand. When I'm walking up steps, my feet goes flat, and then I push. Sorry, I got all crap in my nails. Yeah, normally my foot's flat and I push down. Coming up there, my heels didn't touch at all. So normally, let's pretend that's at a right angle. Normally I go like that and push up, or heel, push up. This time it was that, push up, push up, push up. If that makes any sense at all. It does to me. So basically I climbed up there with the balls of my feet and my toes. Didn't use my heel at all. And it were a calf burner. But no knee trouble, no hip trouble. More and more I am doing heel strikes. I have to really think about how I'm walking. I'm going faster than I thought I would. I thought I would have been walking way slower than I am. Oh, just have a look at the coastline. Ain't it beautiful? A lot of bloody flies about. Those clouds could have a shower in them. No idea which way it's going. Yeah. Anyway, that bench that's on the cliff top up here, I'm going to stop there and have my break, because I've brought a cheese and onion pasty and a small pork pie, which I'm really looking forward to. Just hope there ain't a swarm of flies there that'll attack me and eat my pasty. You all know what it's like when you stop. They just poof, come and get you. After that time when I was doing my falling foss walk. Stop heel striking. Yeah, that time I was doing my falling foss walk, and I was just that last part at field bit, and it was just clouds and clouds of big black flies. Since then I started carrying mosquito head covering with me. Not that I've ever used it yet. Morning! Do you want to say hello? Yeah? No, you're too busy munching away. Ignore me then. Hey, you! Hello! Come here. No? You're not interested? No, you just want to eat. Oh well. As you were, carry on. Yeah. I'm tempted to take my shoes and my socks off and walk barefoot, but I really need to build up the tenderness. No, not build up, but I need to. Bottom of my feet are so tender. I need to do something to decrease that. I've even thought about getting a large tray with sand, gravel and pebbles in it, and just walking on it in my flat. Just walking up and down, not up and down, but walking in place. More sand than out. Just try and build up calluses and get used to feeling big lumps under my feet. So I can feel all these stones. I do have a fair bit of cushioning in these, and I think I've done damn well so far to what I thought I'd have done. Thought I'd have been crippled by now and would have had to have resorted to putting on my trainers. Yeah, they're not very good on slipping mud, these. Yeah, out of the 4 pairs that I ordered from Amazon Prime Wardrobe, I've decided I'm only going to keep these. I wanted to keep 2 pair, and I was going to keep the really, well, I say really cheap, but 36 quid, no name Chinese things, which, yeah, they looked alright, but they were more of a beach shoe, you know, it were made out of that really thin wetsuit stuff. Yes, they were proper barefoot shoes. They only had like a 3mm sole, so I would have felt everything, but the little bits of time I was wearing them, because they were made out of the wetsuit stuff, can't remember what it's called, because it was made out of that, they were so warm, could get no air to my feet whatsoever. The English countryside, bloody beautiful. Yeah, so where were I? Yeah, my feet just couldn't breathe in them at all, so I sacked them off. I'd be better off with paying more, getting a decent pair of expensive ones, so my feet can breathe. I mean, I'm going to be happy with these for a long time to come, but it's coming up to autumn winter, and these are going to be no good at all in winter, not when it's really wet and muddy. But there's plenty of really good boots by Zero and Vivo and a couple of other companies that do winter boots, barefoot boots. But come winter, I don't know whether I'll be able to. I can, from this walk, I know I can cope with the Zero drop. That was the whole point of this walk in these, so I know I can cope with that. But can I cope with a 2mm sole? Don't think I'll be able to cope with that yet. Well, I know I can't cope with that yet. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get used to be able to wear a pair of boots with 2mm sole. And then there's the other problem, barefoot shoes. Apart from the cheap Chinese ones, which are still 30-40 quid. You know, a good pair of, get off, a good pair of winter barefoot shoes, yeah, you're talking 160 bloody quid. You're talking 100 quid just for a pair of normal hiking trainer type barefoot shoes, and you get you're only getting like 20% of the material that goes into a normal pair of trainers, yet they're more expensive. I know a lot of research has gone into them, and you know, they are well made, but they are bloody expensive. So I'm going to be alright with these for a while, but I've got to come to a decision in next month or so about what I'm going to wear for winter. Whether I want to get a pair of walking ones that are waterproof, still 120 quid, or whether I want to go down the route of getting a pair of the boot ones that have really good vibrant grips on them. I mean, these have got vibrant grips on. They're alright on grass and rough, but pure mud, not very good. Yeah, so I'm going off on tangents. Anyway, I'm here at the bench, so I'm gonna sit down, chill out, have my pasty and my pork pie, And watch that sun pop up. Well, I don't think it will pop up because I think it's behind those clouds. Well, it is behind those clouds. As you can see, it's pretty misty. I sat there, had my cheese and onion pasty, didn't have my little pot pie. Gonna have that later. Chilled out for a bit, really enjoyed it. Yeah, really enjoyed that. It's chilling out and cool down. Now that I'm walking again, I have to loosen my legs up, my feet, so seized up a little bit. Remember not to heel strike. Well, so far, apart from the new tightness at the back of my knees and my hips haven't hurt me. I've not done any down, not gone down any steps or slopes or up. There's quite a steep one going down here, isn't there? With all those really weird off-centre steps and really steep. So this will be a test for my feet going down, and also work out my knees and what have you. Yeah, this is where I go down through woods. Those weird steps. Yeah, my left foot's ankle tweaking a little bit, which isn't surprising because when you think about it, well, apart from a couple of times I've walked on beaches and stuff, this is the first time I've walked with my feet in this position since I was a small child, so it's understandable. Let's see what my knees are like. I love this little bit of woodland because it's sort of in a valley on one side of a little ravine. It's like a little secret hidden woodland. In fact, this would probably make a really lovely little wild camping spot. Yeah, over there, set up a hammock and a tarp. Yeah, just right over on the far side there. Be a lovely little hammock pitch. Not too far from car park. I've got to watch these. I'm going to turn this off because I'm going to need both hands because these stones are going to be really slippy. Well, I've got to say, if you know these steps, you know that there's a lot of them, they're steep, and some of them are really narrow and pointy and what have you. So I've got to say, I had no hip or knee pain coming down there at all. Yes, I came down a lot slower than normal, and yes, rather than relying on the sturdiness of my boots to stop me slipping, I was placing my foot and using the shape of my foot to grip the steps. I mean, my knees and hips are hurting, but it's not the hurting that I normally get. This is an unused ligament tendon type of discomfort. It's not hurt. I mean, my hips feel a little bit wobbly, to be honest. That type of wobbliness that you get when you've done a run or climbs a load of stairs and you're not used to it. Yeah, so the feelings I'm getting now in my knees and my hips, it's a lack of use feeling. Anyway, I'm not far off car now. Have a little look at the cove. Still overcast. What percentage have I got? 12%. I think that's enough. Yep, just parked just up there. So I'll speak to you when I get up there. Right, back at the car. Just in car park there. I'm knackered and my legs hurt, but it's a muscular hurt, not a joint pain or anything like that. Or bottom of my feet don't hurt like they normally do. They're tender because I could feel hot stones, especially on the steps coming down all that steep steps. Quite a few pointed ones and all balancing on pointed bits. Where normally I'd have a solid sole that'd just keep my foot rigid. Anyway, what do I think of the shoes? I think they're bloody brilliant. Yeah, I need to build my leg muscles up because I'm surprised at how little use I've been getting. Even though I've been walking, but I've been relying on the boots and the rigidness of them. So yeah, my ankle muscles, my knee muscles, my thigh muscles, my hips, they all need work on. Morning. So yeah, my first walk in barefoot shoes, success. So I'm going to leave it there. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so surprised that I didn't change into my normal trainers. I think I might be hurting tomorrow though. Sudgy's life, as I say, Sudgy's life. Anyway, thanks for joining me. It's been nice having you on this walk, and I hope you'll join me on the next one. Until then, be safe, be strong, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.